Ezekiel Lau, really, really strong. And then Cam Richards is goofy that brings a lot of variety to this lineup. You know, it'll be hard to get past these natural footers, though. I think he's got his work cut out.
Yeah, Leo's been loving the support down here on the beach from the crowd. Actually, a few Italians down there as well. Like, what did he say then?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I think he said I surf magnificent.
I think you nailed it. Yeah, I think you did. But out there in the lineup at the moment, Julian Wilson up. He's got some history here on the Gold Coast. Unloaded when he got spat out.
He owned it, didn't he? You got Ezekiel Lau.
It's a bigger wave.
Bigger wave, got that big turn in on the outside. Now just looking for that double up connection. Gets the board moving. Working hard for it at the moment. And he will find it. Wow, great effort there. And this wave's just sort of got a lot of lumps in it, but he still manages to get a big drawn out carve done. Another lumpy section here. Just doing everything he can to add to the point score. And he'll take this one way down the line to the taxi rank.
I'm really impressed. I mean, I know that wave didn't line up the way it should have, but he was, you know, if it did, he surfed it perfectly. Well, I mean, this wave, first turn was big. It was the biggest wave I've seen for a while. And that was a big turn, but just unfortunately the wave didn't agree.
Yeah, but good with him. Just kind of stick through this. Then he got a little bit of section here. Like that turn, got all the way around, had to skip through another section again. So just think, I mean, sometimes I think, Ron, you just got to put on the hard hat and grind, you know?
That's a really good point.
You got it. It's one of the world's most intimidating waves. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, Sammy Pupo also worthy of a mention too. He found big wave chops in the Jersey during those heats, but we'll bring the conversation back in a moment as we see Julian now hammering down the line. And he's been mixing up his equipment, just trying to find the perfect board for this event as he's moved through the round. So getting a bit more of a feel for it there. Probably be his best ride, but 17 minutes to go. He opts to kick out of this one. Yeah, looks like it is going to be Cam Richards using his priority for this one. It's a bit of a sleepy start to the wave. Not much doing there, and yeah, he's not looking too inspired with what he's seeing down the line either. So 16 and a half minutes to go.
Just amazed me, like the rookies, especially like Joao Chianca. Even the Aussies, like, remember, hang on a sec, here's Julian on the wide one, just kind of, he's found something here, Ronnie.
Yeah, he has. Nice little hit on the tail there, got the fins above the lip. And really just looking for that ride down the line, but he might collect some points on his way.
Exactly. Now, you know, it's different too because everyone's charging and you've got to make a name for yourself. And those guys had they had to do it, you know, like.
Had no choice.
They had no choice, but here we go. Zeke Lau on a pretty nice looking wave. Wham! That was a nice turn. Coming into another one. Just an extended cut back there. Wait for it to steepen up. He does, and boom, but he gets caught in a hole. I could see that hole coming. And, you know, his ball was sideways, so it was never going to get through that hole.
The wave gave him enough to really push back on, but let's have a look at it in replay, Kaipa.
Well, first snap, pretty good on his way, right? And then just a transition maneuver there. We're going to be able to see what went wrong. And that was...
At the same time, you know, there's still some big fear factor in this sport versus us as well. And, you know, where you got to commit.
Last time I clocked a surfer, I think it was about 40 k's an hour, so not quite getting up to your speeds, mate. I know you love your golf. Kelly or Julian going to look after you this week?
Hopefully, yeah. We'll hopefully get out with either of them. I know Julian will probably be heading home not too long after this, but we'll catch up with him in the future. You know, he loves his bikes as well. Golf, surfing, can't really go wrong. And yeah, if we can catch up and then get a round or two in with Kelly.
I certainly hope you get to do that, mate. Really appreciate your time and enjoy the rest of the day.
No problem. You too.
Yeah, Casey Stoner, Australian sporting icon. He's clearing the lineup down the line, that's for sure. Have a look at that cutty. Beautiful rebound.
I love that roundhouse cutty. Just lost no speed, and it's just such good variety when you can do a turn like that and not get stuck behind.
Yeah, no question, this is going to be the best number of the heat. He had so much more on the end, stuck with it. Again, I said before, Warrior, that's what this kid is, and he's going to bring the fight every single time he goes out in the heat. I mean,
massive leaps and bounds just happening in the women's sport. The depth's incredible. Kaipo, big, big surge coming from Hawaii too.
Hawaii. Oh yeah, that generation, and you know they're really, really committed. Especially Gabriella Bryan that we're talking about. She's not afraid of big, powerful waves. Here we got Julian Wilson.
Well, let's see what he can do. You saw him there just standing on the tail, waiting for this wave to start to do its thing. Winds through a nice cutback, gets the rebound, up into the pocket now. Clean slice off the top. Putting this ride together beautifully and hangs on for the finish. Maybe that is going to be the best wave of the heat when you think of the flow from one move into the next.
Yeah.
Only needed a 3.87 off.
None of these guys want to get dropped out. Here goes Zeke. Just got dropped off the ski and he's checking this wave out. Is it going to line up for him? No, he looks around. He's disinterested in it.
Kaipo, as much as it's a low-scoring heat, Cam Richards has no number to speak of. That was a good settler, that one for Julian Wilson. Put him in a good position at the top, and with 5 minutes to go, chatting about it with Bugs earlier on, you know, if you can get yourself into the lead in these three-man heats in those final stages, you've got a little bit of breathing room.
Is that just due to the angle of this particular swell?
Yeah, the angle, and when there's a lot of sand coming around and water, it's just all the water from D-Bar in the Tweed River.
Julian's going to try and get rid of this 4.07. Oh, he's just gaining confidence as he moves through the contest. Even though he hasn't had the big score just yet, he's moving at a different pace to what we saw him in the opening round of competition and just starting to really come to life. You can see, I think, him building towards a big finish here. He'll be pretty comfortable. That's going to be an easy call too.
Well, I mean, when you look at him grinding away, it's not like he's disinterested. He's interested in winning. He's interested in competing, so you can see it with the urgency that he's putting into these waves.
Remember when you used to, get on the escalator when you're a kid at the shopping centre and try and run up against the steps? That's what these kids are doing at the moment.
Oh, look out. Cam's got a wave. This could do anything, this wave. You never know. That's a nice first snap. If it's a grower, Zeke could be in trouble here. He just waits patiently off the bottom. Nice snap. Oh, and that's going to be the end turn, I think. Hang on. Can he? Oh, no. There's more. There's more.
Still rolling down the inside section. Gets a solid final hit in. And he isn't going to sell it. He's just going to back his surfing to get the number. He was after a 6.33. A minute and 20 seconds to go. And the way this current's charging at the moment, I don't know if he does get the score. If Zeke's going to get another opportunity here, just too far down the line.
Heat IQ, Mark Occhilupo. That was really keen right there, because here goes Julian Wilson. That's not going to change anything, but
really smart.
Yeah.
How good's all? It's going to be awesome.
I can't wait. It's going to be so fun to have to snap it to ourselves. And here goes Julian, just to cement his first place position. But we're really interested on these scores because Cam Richards doesn't look like he's going to get another score. I think he's on the ski. I can hear the beach commentator counting down, so we're going to have to wait for that score, Kaipo.
Yeah.
There's the numbers. Scores are in low-scoring battle. Julian hangs on. Zeke at second spot. Cam Richards out of the event here.